Alright, I'm going to give you all the rundown on how to build some mass as quick as possible. This video is going to be under 2 minutes, I promise. When people say getting bigger, that means you got to increase the size of the muscle. How do you do that? There's going to be 3 different components we're going to talk about. The training variables, you got to look at the training phase, you got to look at nutrition. Let's go. Training variables, you got to change up your training variables. You got your sets, you got your weight, you got your tempo, you got all these different components. You got to change them up. And what type of training variables to use, that's going to be denoted by the training phase. You got a bunch of different types of training phases, right? You got your endurance, you got your hypertrophy, you got your strength, you got your power. Those are the 4 main phases. For increasing your muscle size, you want to focus on the hypertrophy and the muscular strength side. Hypertrophy, I'm going to sum that up real quick by the table that's going to be right here by my face. If you're looking at that and you're doing all these different components, write them down right now, write them all out. That's going to be true hypertrophy. And now you got strength. These are the strength components right here. If you're doing all the strength components, that's going to get you closer to helping your hypertrophy, which is what you're trying to do in the first place, because it increases your testosterone and growth hormone. And you got to eat enough food. You got to eat enough food. You got 2,500 calories in 1 pound of muscle. That's a good stat. Write it down. 2,500 calories. So you got to get enough calories in to where you're going to be building muscle. You got to get enough protein. 1.5 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. That's about 1 gram of regular body weight for protein. You want to do this at about a moderate increase, so it's going to be 350 calories to 700 calories more per day is going to get you closer to putting on that size that you're looking for.